Hello, this is Brad. I am the operations manager here at Flying Colors Painting. As I'm sure a lot of you guys are also dealing with, especially other small business owners, is trying to figure out how this stimulus package is going to impact small businesses and the communities around us. And so I wanted to share a little bit of information. Some of you may already have this, but in case you don't, I want to help out and give as much feedback and information that I've gathered. I've spoken with some small bank lenders trying to figure out the 7A loan program, which I'm sure a lot of you are trying to figure out as well. And what I've been told is that this is still kind of evolving. Right now, what it sounds like is you are able to get 2.5 times your average payroll amount for the last couple months. And so if you've already laid people off, let's say, like for example, with us, we have laid our painters off and we still have some staff that's here. So we weren't sure if it applied only to the staff that's here or if it would allow us to bring the painters back. And what it sounds like so far, and this is just an update as of the 31st of March, but it sounds like it's going to allow us to, or allow businesses to bring back employees that you may have laid off already and use that payroll and the loan that could be forgiven as long as you keep those people employed throughout the length of the loan. It could be then forgiven. So you can bring those people back, pay their wages, and then pay the wages of the people you have, office staff potentially that you have retained. And so what that would look like is you would need to apply. It has to be through an SBA lender. So for example, we use a credit union, and so they will not be eligible. So if you use a credit union, there are other banks around here, Columbia Bank, Heritage Bank, Ole Fed, I know does some. So we've tried to have some communications. I think they do obviously and understandably prioritize their own customers for getting these loans through. So if you're a member of a credit union and need to reach out to them, I think that they're trying to help as many people as they can, but they are understandably prioritizing customers. So I think it's important for you to communicate with potentially some of those banks. There's some interesting information in a flyer, which I'll attach to this post for what makes you eligible and what information that they may need to get you eligible for this program. It sounds like this is going to be about a 2.5 month fix because you get 2.5 times the amount that you're eligible for is 2.5 times the average payroll salary that you have. And so you can keep the people on for that period. Obviously, there's a lot of uncertainty. We don't really know if this is going to continue on for more than 2.5 months. So if it does, there could be an additional stimulus package. There may not be. I'm not really sure what it would look like, because if you got the 2.5 months, in order for it to be forgiven federally by the government, you have to keep those employees on throughout that whole time. But there's some language in there that makes it sound like you may have to keep them on for longer. So obviously what you wouldn't want is to bring them on with this loan and then have to keep them for 6 months, and then the loan runs out after 2.5 months. You have to lay people back off, and then that voids the being forgiven by the government. Then you're just on the hook for that full amount. So there's still a lot of information that needs to be coming out and then is going to be coming out in the next couple days. Just wanted to share with you what I know, that banks are looking into this. They're still trying to wait and figure out information. The SBA hasn't fully come out and said definitively what this is going to look like and what the process is. So it's kind of a wait and see game. But if you are a small business under 500 employees and you would be eligible for this type of loan, certainly could be something worth looking into. Like I said, because it could be forgiven by the government. So it's just a part of the stimulus package. So it's them paying unemployment through a business rather than paying unemployment through the government subsidy program. So just wanted to keep you updated on what we're looking at and what's going on here. And best of luck for everyone out there, small business owner and non alike. We'll all get through this together, and hopefully it'll be a great summer once all this wraps up.